We're live.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing?
We're live. We're live. We're live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning for Tuesdays, Talk Tips Tuesdays. We're going to ask you some questions and hopefully you'll have some answers and some tips for us today. And we'll share some tips. The tips can be about your health, they can be about your business, they can be about your network, they
For
can
example,
be about. Mm-hmm.
for example, in 2022, as we are in right now,
Mm-hmm.
if you discover you have a cold or a chest cold,
What do you do?
what do? Because it seems to be colds and flus have gone away.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anything, it's corona. Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I have a chest cold. I've got aches alongside my head and I've coughed all night and I've drank a lot of water. And because when I drink a lot of water, I visit the bathroom a lot. Okay. That's scarf, baby.
Scarf.
Yeah. And you got to take off your hair too.
I can't take off my hair.
But anyway, yeah, we're going to learn some stuff from each other. I really want to hear it because I really think those mama remedies work best.
Are the best. Absolutely.
I do.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about it. We'll be right back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Melissa. Like, loved, and shared. Love it. Thank you. I actually subscribed to Charlotte's YouTube channel today. I'm excited to support. Good morning, Dr. Deborah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Talk Tuesday. We're asking you. Maybe that's another one we need a tip for. How do I not yawn at the top of the show? It's like I take a breath and I got to yawn. I don't know why. I'm not tired.
So, Melissa and Dr. Deborah, what do you recommend if someone had a chest cold today? I had a chest cold and I felt phlegm and I had a lot of coughing and
some aches,
achy eyes and achy head and neck. So what is the remedy? Anybody got a tip for that? What's the remedy for that? Melissa's on her job today.
Thank you, Melissa. I think Jacqueline is going to rest in today. We've been praying for her. She just needs to take a break. And, you know, we come on 3 hours earlier for her. Yes. It's 6 a.m. So we're grateful that she cares enough to let us know. But today we're asking you, what are your tips? Your tips for the common cold, or it can be a tip about anything, something that you do regularly that you think everybody should know.
That's a good one too. Do you have a diffuser? I do not have a diffuser, but I do have chai tea right now that I could get the aroma. Note, I have a burgundy cup today instead of the green.
Thank you.
So at least can stop panicking. Okay.
And we do have essential oils. I have to sneak them on him.
Okay. So I don't know what those supposedly do for me, the essential oils. But,
peppermint and eucalyptus are good for opening up your head if you feel congested.
I feel congested right now, actually. I'm really congested. Like from this part of my head up is more congested. My nose all the way around up.
Lemon and ginger tea we have. He cannot take honey because he's allergic to honey. It's just, I don't know.
Honey's not as bad to me as eggs are, but it makes me nauseous. So.
But we have lemon ginger tea and we have lemons as well. We do have lemongrass essential oils as well.
Yes,
Good
that's
morning,
been recommended
Belinda.
to us again and again. Belinda Houston missed us yesterday. She's out here making that money. I have a client. She sets me up all the time. She wants to hear me say the word money. And if I don't say it like that, she goes, what did you say? I say money, for example. What?
I've never heard you say money.
You never heard me say money?
Not ever heard you say money. You always say money.
Always?
Always.
Well, you would know. You're around me more than anybody else.
Yes, we have peppermint, eucalyptus. We have rosemary herbs. I don't like rosemary. We have lemon. We have lavender.
You're not the one with the
and peppermint.
challenge. Now, I need to cure this right away because I got to be on tonight. I got 2 appointments tonight. One at 7 for like 45 minutes where I get a chance to be a part of a networking thing. But at 8 o'clock, I am teaching a group of business women how to tell their story tonight. So I got to be on my game. I got today, and plus, I got regular work to do. But I got today to get myself ready because they deserve me at my very best. I have to have energy by tonight. So I got to cure this right away. Anybody got a suggestion to knock it out today? I can't afford to get sick.
The hot toddies was a remedy, which was a rock.
I had a hot toddy last night.
You had a hot toddy last night?
Well, I made chai vanilla tea and rock and rye.
I wouldn't use the chai. I would use the lemon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I'll do that next time. But I did have rock and rye, which is like the best thing for chest congestion. And at least that's what we tell ourselves as an excuse to have liquor.
Rest is the best, though. Take yourself a big paw nap and let your body back focus on fighting. Absolutely.
That's true. Rest and fluids have always been the cure. Lots of fluids and lots of rest. And here's the other thing I like about, I don't know if I like is the right word or not, but I learned this thing a while ago that with medicines and with cures, the average cold lasts about 7 days. If you take all the cold medicines and all that stuff, it lasts about 7 days. If you choose to take nothing, it lasts about a week. So colds have to run their course, just like a virus has to run its course. Anyway, so that was always interesting to me, So the medicines is just to deal with the symptoms, but I think I'm just going to stick with tea and liquor.
Dr. Zephyr said, yes, that toddy works. So what are some tips you have for some everyday things that other people may be doing differently?
Some everyday tips. That's the coolest thing, and it's cool. It's cool because you do it. Are you willing to share that everyday tip that's kind of cool that most people don't know about? Are you willing to share that?
Share that tip. You have a tip?
Look both ways before you cross the street.
Everybody does that.
And don't do drugs.
Yes.
Okay. Don't spit into the wind.
Don't spit into the wind.
Yes. And don't mess around with Jim. Okay.
What's his name? The one that goes, you might be a redneck if
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy said that, that there are so many things that our kids take for granted because they can just Google it.
Yeah.
They can just Google it. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that.
The public library, the struggle. The public library, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and the public library was 12 blocks away. Okay. And if I wanted to know something, I had to walk to the public library. Like I needed to learn how to tie a tie. And I walked to the public library. I looked it up, how to tie a tie. I looked at the illustrations. Then I walked back home 12 blocks and I got the one tie I had and practiced it then from what I just learned. So I had to walk 24 blocks to learn how to tie a tie.
How about that? But now all you got to do is Google it.
Yep.
Melissa said her tip is don't eat yellow snow.
That's right. Don't eat yellow snow. That's a good one as well. Yeah, and this highlights to me the value of our energy. We have to preserve and take care of and foster and grow our energy. We need energy to do stuff.
Dr. Beverly says elderberry and echinacea. Absolutely.
That echinacea golden seal is like a miracle worker. When I had colds before, I took that echinacea golden seal and knock it right on out.
Valerie Yvette actually has elderberry. I want to say she has the elderberry liquid, But I hope she has something else as well. I would hope she has elderberry gummies. But
she is spending a lot of energy on her noni flushes and washes and the seats and everything.
Yes.
Taking care of the
yoni.
Taking care of the yoni. That's her lane now. That's all I see her post about. Taking care of women's yoni.
Chicken soup and vitamin C. That does
I have
help.
chicken soup. I don't have any vitamin C, I don't think. But I want to get some vitamin C. That vitamin C also is great because it helps to boost your immune system.
Chef Rev, we're talking about tips. What are some tips that you know? Well, we're primarily asking about tips for getting rid of the common cold or helping with the common cold because Brian is suffering with a bit of a cold. But just what are your tips for everyday life? It could be in work. It could be in anything. Just your tips. I picked it up because I thought it might be yours.
Okay.
Melissa says another tip is don't let your dog poop on the beach and leave it there.
Yep.
It could result in some serious consequences. Absolutely. Good morning.
Good morning, great people of this universe. Mr. Mark Greer. Good morning, sir. Sex. And
I think that's what Brian thought yesterday.
Yeah, because I'm wondering if the sex caused me to have a cold. What do you think, baby? Did that cause
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
I'm leaving.
Because
you're too much.
Mr. George Allen, a.k.a. Chef Rev, I often say that things like that, every cure can be, I'm not going to say it because Lisa will be embarrassed, but there's an act that cures everything. Okay, and I say it all the time.
I'm leaving.
If she has a headache or her ankle hurts, it's the same cure. Belinda Houston, what's up?
Yes, Belinda, Mr. B.
I'm not gonna say it. Yoni is the best chicken soup. Wow, Yoni is the best chicken soup.
I cannot.
I have coughed so much it hurts. It was terrible last night. I tossed and turned. Last night was terrible. I coughed and turned and got out and drank water. And it was terrible all night. What?
You did it very quietly.
I was miserable. Last night. I kept getting up, drinking water. I was hot and cold. And I was asleep for what felt like 8 hours. And I look at the clock. I had been asleep for 45 minutes. I'm like, what the heck? Last night was the worst, man.
I'm sorry that you don't feel good.
I know, man, but I had to get up today and see your faces. But boy, I didn't like it at all. I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. I was like, Lord, what can I do? I need to get some rest. And oh my gosh, it was hot and cold. And last night was the worst. Okay.
You made it through last night.
I've survived last night. Yes. It can't be worse than that anymore.
That's right.
I'm glad it was quiet for you because.
I sleep finished. Like when I go to sleep, I'm asleep.
Yeah, but boy, it was terrible for me, man. Excuse me, baby. Sorry to kick you. But I made it through last night, and hopefully I'll feel better today. Another thing that helps cure the cold is purpose. If you got something to do, the cold don't matter as much.
Absolutely. Chef Rev, he says, seriously, black seed oil, Irish moss, and water.
I've been drinking a lot of water, and it's running me to the bathroom, flushing myself. So I'm going to keep doing that. Throat coat. What's the throat coat? And yes, Brian came keeping it. It's a tea. Throat coat. Never heard of that before.
I have horny goat tea.
But throat coat sounds almost dirty,
I don't have any throat coat in the cabinet. I'm not fooling with you.
Lisa, that was just too easy. You just gonna lob it like that? You know your husband. You can't say stuff
horny
like
goat tea?
No, you can't say stuff like I don't have any throat coat because I would say something crazy like yes you do.
Don't do it.
So don't say that kind of stuff around me. But it's breaking up. It has to be because that actually felt a little bit looser.
Well, I'm glad you feel better. Throat coat is awesome.
Stop it.
I used it for years. Licorice root in that tea. Ew. Licorice is
She said it
gross.
works. That's fine. I never heard of it before, but that's a cool tip. That's a cool tip. Throat coat.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't. That's the same reason why I don't like anise. But actually, Thai vanilla chai.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Has anise in it. Make sure it's a cold. You know
How
that
do
they
you
have
know?
classified common cold as corona as well.
Yeah. See, the Belize and I talk about it. Before 2020, we had colds and flu. And then they went away. They went away. No more colds, no more flu. It's just corona. And I don't personally like that. I don't like that at all.
I'm not getting into none of those conversations.
Scared cat. Make sure it's a cold. How do you suggest I do this? I don't really want to leave the house. You know?
I guess that's how I'll go take a corona test or whatever. But
well, they have home tests.
yeah, but we didn't order them.
Yeah, because I don't want them. But there's other cool tips that you know of. You know, that if Lisa and I ask the right question, you guys will share some cool stuff. For example, I'm getting better at this, but I am the best in the world at losing the twist ties off of bread. And even if I'm saying to myself, don't lose this, Brian. If I open the twist tie and put 2 pieces of bread on a plate to make myself a sandwich,
can't find it.
That twist tie's gone.
It walked away.
Even if I carefully lay it right there, it's freaking gone. And I'm like, what the heck happened? Did I throw it somewhere unwittingly?
Just open it.
Yes. So I'm like, what the heck happened? How do I keep doing this? It's messed with me for a long time. I'm good at getting rid of those.
Good morning, Sheila. Thank you for joining.
So Melissa Price says, I just sent you a pic of the tea, Paw. You can buy it anywhere. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Actually, I have a sweat going right now, kind of like a glistening. Feel it? Yeah, if you drag your hair.
Hey, Arthur Lynette, we've missed you, darling.
Arthur Lynette. Yeah, and another bad thing about a cold like this is I don't want a cigar. That's terrible. You know, I have no desire for it. I didn't have one yesterday, and I don't want one today. I want to feel better.
Oh, I'm so sorry you don't feel well. I hope you're within your run its course days because the Super Bowl is coming up.
Yes. The 13th. That's this upcoming Sunday. That really is America's biggest holiday.
Is it really?
It really is. It's the biggest holiday we have, the Super Bowl. We're happy that we've been invited to a Super Bowl party. A friend of ours invited us to a party. So we're going to go to his Super Bowl party.
Now that you still don't feel well, I'm sorry.
I'm going to feel better by Sunday.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm. These cereal bars are the bomb.
What's the apple one?
Yeah, they are delicious.
Delicious. You can call me delicious.
I didn't bring you one because...
That's okay, because it's too early.
You yelled at me yesterday.
Oh, I yelled at you.
I said, baby, you want me to have something? Blankety, blankety, blank, blank, blank. I don't eat till 1 o'clock. Blankety, blank you. I'm like, oh my God. I got yelled at for offering up food. Dang. How do you think you picked it up? Super Bowl is on my birthday. Ooh, April 13th. I mean, on February 13th. Yeah, February 13th. Happy birthday, bro. I don't know how I could have picked it up because like a cold, you could say you pick up a cold going in and out of the house from the hot to cold and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't been around people like that. I was home.
You were out on Friday?
Mm-hmm. We were out on Friday. But I didn't get sick on Friday. Or Saturday. Or Sunday. Mm-hmm. I didn't get sick till Monday. Mm-hmm. So that would work.
She says, what kind of cereal bar is that? Dr. Deborah said, what kind of cereal bar is
This is apple and cinnamon, but I also like the berry fruit ones.
But is it Publix brand?
I don't know.
It looks generic.
But they're delicious, though. It doesn't say Publix brand on it.
That's right, Brother Mark. He said, what does not kill you makes you stronger. Zinc and echinacea help. Rest is paramount. When the body is ill, it needs rest. fight through it, bruh. Or as my coach said back in the day, you feeling sick, son? Somebody died today. Suck it up and run these suicides.
Dang, you feeling sick? Somebody died today. Put that in perspective.
For real.
What that got to do with me running? I'm tired. I would say something crazy like that, but then I still had to do the suicide.
Right, with your whole smart mouth.
I would have done it though. I was good at suicides. I remember
suicides is a fool.
If you're not familiar, if suicides is a drill in basketball, well, basketball, you go on one end of the court, out of bounds, and you have lines on the court. The first line is the free throw line. So you run from the end of the court to the free throw line, touch the ground, and back. Touch the ground. Then you get up and you run to half court. Touch the ground, get up and run back. Then you get up and touch the ground. Then you get up and run to the other free throw line, touch the ground, get up and come back, and then the other. Now, I ran track year round, okay? And every year, by the time basketball season came, I was in better shape than my teammates because I had been running track all summer and all that kind of stuff. So it took them a while every year to catch up to me. I would run suicides like pew, 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 pew. And typically, by the time I'm coming back, they're coming down. And I wasn't even tired because I was running track all the time. That was like part of my legend,
All of that said, you can also use throat spray or hot water with cayenne and honey. A good shot of your favorite liquor does a trick. Yeah, he keeps a good shot of his favorite liquor with the hot toddy and the rock and rye.
I went and bought it yesterday, rock and rye. I used this cold as an excuse to go buy it.
It's like, I'm not feeling good. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Liquor store. You got to get that liquor store. But he does not have any honey in it or the cayenne because he didn't ask me to make his tea because I'm going to put things in it that he doesn't find necessary.
Right. But I do want to get some orange juice today and some vitamin C. No.
Orange juice causes mucus.
No, man. It breaks the mucus up.
I think so, do you?
Mm-hmm. Milk and stuff could cause mucus.
We don't drink milk.
Right, but that could cause it, but that's not what we're doing. Take 2 grown shots straight. Ooh, is that going to fix my cold? Just give me a buzz.
It'll knock you out. Well, what tips do you use in your everyday life? And it doesn't only have to be related to a cold. It can be related to anything. How do you get over something when you've been going through, when you're hit with something that is trying to be a distraction? Thank you, Melissa. I just decide not to challenge him.
I mean, we'll see about it.
I don't have to be wussy about it. You can be right. You know, I've told you
all you
that.
gotta do. See, the way I look at that is if 2 people argue their position competently, if both parties argue a position competently, a truth will come out. But you have to be willing to do your part and argue competently so the truth can come out. And if you abdicate the mission, then the truth don't come out. Keep up the good work, Lisa. Eating at 1 p.m. is a good time for your first meal. Amen. She's on it. 1 p.m. I typically like to eat before the broadcast because why do they call it break fast? You've been fasting for 8-10 hours. Last time we ate a meal was like what, 8 something last night, and then you wake up. That's 12 hours. It's too much. So I have break fast. See, it's all philosophical. It's not the question of what to do to lose weight. We all know. We all have ideas. We all have theories. The discipline of doing it is the only thing. It's paramount. Everyone can come up with suggestions. Everyone knows. Everyone has read and seen, and we all have lost weight before. You've lost weight before.
It's not my responsibility to convince anybody of anything.
When did you get so?
I don't know what you're talking about. I always keep hot water, lemon, and cayenne pepper and honey on hand before talking. Nothing cold. Before taking.
Before talking, nothing cold, not good. Okay.
Yeah, we know that text to talk is a fool.
So she's doing hers with linen and cayenne.
She's doing it with lemon and cayenne.
She said linen.
Text to talk. I certainly hope he feels better soon. I don't like it when he's uncomfortable.
I don't like it either. Yeah, I want to feel better too. I wouldn't want Lisa sick at all. I don't like it. You know, that's how we roll. But typically, when one of us gets sick, the other one does too. So you can't get sick, baby.
I refuse.
Where's the spray? I have Microban. I have that spray. Yes, I was 485, now 260.
Congratulations, really? Belinda.
Belinda, no way were you ever 485. No way.
Congratulations on 266, 60, sister. Keep going.
Right.
Mask up, everybody. For real, Arthur Lynette.
Mm-hmm. I have a mask and we all do. I got that plastic face covering. I like it a lot. But I haven't been out amongst people since last Friday. But now I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm going to go right back to bed when this is over today, baby.
I don't know if I have the same luxury because I have quite a bit of work.
I had a 10 o'clock appointment, and I was able to have her reschedule it. So I sent her a message this morning, and I told her I'm under the weather, and she was fine. She probably had stuff she wanted to do anyway, so she was willing to reschedule, and that was great for me. Man, until you run figure eights for 30 minutes nonstop, having 10 minutes added for each drop pass, immediately shoot free throws and run suicides for each missed free throw, you feel like dying. Whatever sickness there was came up. Literally, believe me, LOL.
I believe it. I do have a 10 o'clock.
They call it figure eights, but some people call it the 3-man weave. Now, me and my boy Doug and anybody else made a killer 3-man weaves. We loved it. I loved it myself. Okay. You know, it's hard to describe it, but it takes 3 people, and you start at one end of the court, and you pass to the baseline, and then the other one runs to the middle, pass to the middle, and the other one's come around the baseline, and you just keep going like that, like a figure eight, you know, but the ball pretty much stays in the middle, but you're running around, and you're trying to get down the court as fast as possible without dribbling.
Good morning, Crystal. Thank you for joining us
Crystal
this morning.
Blake, good morning to you, my
Arthur
sister.
Lynette said Belinda, her highest weight, Arthur Lynette said her highest weight was 386.
No
and
way.
Her lowest was 190, and she is 235 now.
Wow.
With ya.
That 235 from 190, you can reach that. You can get there if you want to.
I hope so.
Yeah, but 360, 386, is it 366? Wow. I can't even imagine you.
386.
I can't even imagine you that big. Yeah. Do y'all have Belinda and y'all have before and afters? Can't even imagine it.
Well, I'm at my highest weight ever.
Right now.
240, yeah. Ever. And I don't like it.
I know. I'm probably at my highest weight too. 240.
So I am working on it.
Yep. But man, the summer body is made in the wintertime. So if we want to get our summer bodies, we got to get in that garage, in that gym right now.
Get in that kitchen. Check this out. My wife and I contracted the cooties on a Friday, had the symptoms on the following Monday. Get checked, bro. We love you.
Get checked for what? COVID?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got the cooties on Friday. We went out Friday, but I didn't get cooties on Friday. I didn't get it till Monday. Okay.
I had the symptoms on the following Monday.
Well,
that's what he said. Get checked. Because we love you. We do love you.
And then what?
I don't know what.
They'll say you got COVID.
And then they'll say,
stay home.
Yeah, go home.
I'm gonna stay home anyway.
Oh boy.
Because I still can taste everything. I don't have any, like our friends that have had COVID. They told me stories.
None of those symptoms.
I don't have any of those. And then the one that kills me is people that are asymptomatic. They have no symptoms, but they definitely have COVID.
Author that says, well, with my divorce, I got rid of his dead weight, the 185 stressed out. That's and right. Got down to 190.
I tell that joke too.
You may not.
I once dropped 180 pounds.
You may not.
Actually, 175. Her name was Gwen, and she was
I cannot.
Yeah, I dropped it. Didn't have to carry that anymore. Well, yeah. I think that's a great joke, actually.
I think it's a rude joke.
Why?
Because it's true.
I'm going back to bed, man.
I'm sorry. Go back to bed, man.
Yep.
Go back to bed, man.
You got the rest of the show?
No, not now.
You don't want me to go to bed now?
No.
So you want me to hang out anyway, huh?
Yeah, you gotta hang out. You gotta sing songs. You gotta dance. You gotta do kind of stuff.
I got to sing songs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But right now, since I've been awake, my symptoms are just achy around here, all around my neck and head. What?
If you focus on it, it will grow.
Brother man can't feel what he feels?
You can feel what you feel, or you can choose to feel how you want to feel. Good morning, Felicia. Felicia.
Good morning, beautiful people. I'm on my weight loss journey now. Oh, really? So do you have a tip? Do you have a tip? Those of you guys who have offered your tips, you have a tip to lose weight?
Big ups to the weight loss testimonies. Absolutely. I am grateful to them. I am grateful. And yeah, that's a tip. Is do you have a weight loss tip? Do you have a weight loss tip that helped you to accelerate any of the weight loss that you went through, or was it all ounce by ounce?
Now look at what Lynette says. She goes, man up. Go have sex and sweat it out, B. Lynette, you ain't gonna believe this, Lynette, but we actually do have sex here. We do. You say that like we don't have sex.
Intermittent fasting, 16 by 8.
So you sleep 16 hours. I mean, you don't eat for 16 hours, but you do eat for 8. Okay. Like overnight and whatever time. But there's only 8 hours that you allow yourself to eat.
Chef Rev says he was 290 and now 230.
Really? That's significant weight loss.
That's 60 pounds.
That's significant.
Dr. Deborah says she's using intermittent fasting also.
Yeah, we tried intermittent fasting. It's not bad. It's worked. When I was in the cemetery business, I had this young man, him and his whole family. He was slender, but really, really jacked. They only eat one meal a day, the whole family. Somewhere between 12 and 6 every day. And they can eat whatever they want, but they only eat one meal a day. That was the whole family, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, everybody. They eat one meal a day.
Intermittent fasting for the win. Thank you, Sheila. Intermittent fasting, 16 by 8. My body style does call for 16 by 8 as well.
Yeah. She showed me that chart. I don't buy those charts a lot. Well, maybe after sex, if you had some water to clear your throat, maybe you would be feeling that way. I'm just saying. What are you covering your face for, baby? You think I'm about to say something, right?
No.
Okay, because I'm not going to say that.
I'm believing that. Life tip. Do something today that makes you say, wow. Appreciate what you see. Be thankful for what you have. Be grateful for the blessings you have received and the blessings yet to come, for there are many. Should you choose to receive and embrace them? Amen.
I love
agree.
that, especially do something today that makes you say, wow. Do something today, watch something today, or participate in something that makes you say, wow. He's inspiring me. That's what intermittent fasting does. I'm 19 to 5. Wow. I'm going to be nice, B. Okay. Do you call that me nice? Okay, fine. The formula, I'm going to give this tip, and I've given it on the show before. The 3 variables to have a great day. The 3 things you need to have a great day. And this is according to Jim Valvano in this classic 1993 speech at the ESPYs. Classic. Number 1 thing you need to have some time in thought. Spend some time thinking about something or praying about something. Spend some time in thought. Okay? Yeah, spend some time in thought. That's part of the 3 things you need to have. The second thing you need to have is a big belly laugh.
Mm-hmm.
At least one big old belly laugh. A laugh that you get down in your belly and bring it up through your eyes and head. One of those kind of laughs. A belly laugh. You need that at least once a day. You need more than as many of those you can get. And the third thing is have your emotions moved to tears. And it could be happiness or sadness. It could be for any reason. But have your emotions moved to tears. If you can have your emotions move to tears, a big belly laugh, and spend some time in thought, that makes for a great day. And the more of those days you have can contribute to a great life. Now, I like those three variables because I believe that to be true. It's been tried, and I've seen it in my household with my wife and I. I think it does make for a great life.
19.5, George. I think that I hadn't seen that number.
Only 5 hours he makes himself available to eat anything.
Mm-hmm. I hadn't seen that going 19 hours to 5.
But he lost 60 pounds.
I saw, what was it? I saw 20 by 4. Like, how the heck do you do that? I was wondering when they're going to have a 24 and like you just don't eat.
Ever. There's two thoughts when it comes to me that I think will help me to losing weight. Two thoughts is one by Dion Cole. Dion Cole is a stand-up comedian that Lisa and I like. But he talks about get small at once in your life. But he has this thought that seems to resonate with me. He goes, stop eating that shit. Stop eating that shit. You know how it tastes. It tastes delicious. And it's going to be delicious. Now stop eating that shit. That's the one.
I think you enjoy the joke, but I don't think you appreciate the premise.
I do appreciate the premise.
I don't think so. I don't think you apply it.
Well, I don't apply it all the time.
No, I think you hear yourself saying it and you go, ha, 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 ha.
Yes, but I can start today,
Yes, but I'm saying I think
sometimes
that I do
stuff
too.
has to
get in,
marinate, and sometimes, how many times have you moved on a thought that you'd heard before, but you didn't move on it then?
When it became Rhema.
Yeah. So it can happen, but that's in my head. Stop eating that. And the other thought, what was the other thought? I can't remember.
Both of them by Dion Cole?
No, the other one was not Dion Cole.
George Allen says you need
to have a great support team also. It's great when it comes from your husband/wife.
Amen. He does the 24 hours on Tuesday. So you do a complete fast on a Tuesday. So you're not eating at all today? Or
today's Tuesday.
Today, yeah, it's today the Tuesday
just
that
water
you just
and tea or
don't
what?
Eat at all? That's interesting.
But you do drink water or have tea or coffee or something, right?
I would presume so. I would think you would need to.
Yeah, or broth or something.
Bone broth.
Yeah, something. Oh. No, I don't feel good, actually.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Nah. Don't do it. Brother, man, playing hurt. That's what I do, man. I play the game. I stay in the game. Felicia Gardner.
You have to first have your mindset together to keep focused on your weight loss challenge. It should really be a life challenge than a weight change. A life change than a weight change. Life change can last longer, and I'm choosing to make life changes.
I need to make life changes, which is a statement that keeps it from happening. I need to make life changes. I want to. Nothing on Tuesday. Water, tea broth, black coffee. Okay.
So you don't eat nothing on Tuesday.
That'll work. You do that kind of thing long enough. Most things work if you do them long enough.
Right.
That's what I find. Most things work if you stay with it long enough. And so often we miss the benefits of something by stopping it too soon.
That's true.
Yep.
But I think that's why I was hoping that there would be some tips along that, because quite honestly, things that get rewarded get done.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to go 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever hours, either not eating what I want or eating. So what I'm doing now is I'm focusing on eating things that are healthier. I'm not eating any white stuff. So I'm not eating any flour. I'm not eating any sugar. I'm not eating any I don't know. Bread. I'm not eating any bread.
But you hit on something there. The GMP, greatest management principle, whatever gets rewarded gets done. So as adults, if we want to do something more, we may have to figure out a way to reward ourselves along the way. Can you figure out a way to reward yourself for not eating or eating the right thing so you can do more of it?
I'm open to those suggestions because right now, if I do those things for 12 hours and I get on the scale and I haven't lost 15 pounds, I'm done.
So that's
so is there a way to evaluate
if you do it for 12 hours and haven't lost 15 pounds? Yeah. Good morning, William Brown says happy today. Okay. Sister Felicia says drink a mixture of water and apple cider vinegar and the motherboard with the mother
every morning before you eat anything.
I don't even know what the motherboard is.
Not the motherboard, it's the mother. And I know that's what it says. That's not what it means.
Because when I think of motherboard,
you think of a computer, and that's not it.
That's one thing, but there's another motherboard I think of.
What is that?
That 3, 4, 5 ladies at the church. Okay.
The mother's board.
It's always 3, 4, 5 of them. And they judge everything.
That hat ladies that judge everything. Yes. I love it. I had the Goldie gummies. I do take the vinegar with water. I don't take it frequently enough.
We do the Goldie gummies. So it's 9:40 right now. I'm going to do our greeting songs and our greeting logos. This show, I appreciate you guys hanging with us. I know my energy was a little bit less today. I apologize for that, actually.
It's okay.
But we're going to thank you guys for coming. P-Funk quote, free your mind and your ass will follow. You can do whatever you put your mind on. That's right. Text message board. Message board has a mind of its own.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to, the way we thank, if you're new to the show, the way we thank our guests and our frequent contributors is with greeting songs and with greeting logos. Thank you, Miss Felicia. She says, hope you feel better, Brian. And I know I will. Mm-hmm. It's just got to run its course. Melissa Price is up front.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have any water in here.
And I just drank all my tea.
Oh.
Lord. Well, let's go. Melissa Price deserves her jam. Bow, 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 bow. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing her song.
Melissa's on. Good morning, Melissa. Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Good morning, Dr. Deborah. Dr. Beverly has a logo.
Dr. Deborah's nonprofit nuggets today at 2:00. Look forward to seeing it. Dr. Deborah. Dr. Beverly
is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Again.
Melinda Houston is here. Hollywood swinging. That's right. That's our girl. Hollywood swinging. Scroll, baby. Mr. George Allen, a.k.a. Chef Rev, is here.
Why must I eat like that?
Why not hire Chef Rev?
Put the good food in me.
Not. Good morning, Chef Rev. How you doing, my buddy?
Brother Mark.
Mother Mark Greer is here. He has a song as well. And it goes, so wide you can't get around it.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. Sister Crystal Blake, she goes, in replacement of pasta, I make zucchini noodles. Substitute rice with quinoa or brown rice. That's right. Crystal, you tiny anyway.
Maybe that's how she got that one.
Yep. And she also says, Coach P, I hope you feel better. Thank you, my sister. All right. Is there anybody else?
Yeah. Good morning.
Lynette is here. At this table we sit.
Making it legit.
Because when Lynette hits the show.
Shh.
Good morning, Lynette. How you
doing?
Good
morning, Lynette. Bill is here. I saw Bill pop on.
Bill is here. Good morning to our friend Bill. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. Miss Felicia Gardner has a song.
Felicia, we love you.
You're the one for me. Now I know we were working on Crystal Blake's song. I don't have it. Okay, I don't have it.
I don't remember what we were working
If
on.
you remember, Crystal, just send us a prompt suggestion if you remember what your jam was.
But I certainly hope he feels better as well. We're going to skip out of here 5 minutes early because I want to let him get back to bed. And I hope that you have an amazing day. Today is Tuesday. The tip for the day is don't forget to have sex.